With all the pressure on his side, Badr Hari had 9 minutes to make everything right. He only needed 2, just as he predicted. Hari didn't just settle the score against Alistair Overeem. Everything he was fighting for in that fight, from revenge and respect to pride and legitimacy, the kickboxing community was fighting for too.
The place goes bananas! Hell, in the commentary position, we go bananas! Myself and Mike Kogan and Ray Sefo are high-fiving each other. We are celebrating the fact that Badr Hari has defended K1's honor. Our K1, our precious, beloved K1. He has stopped the mixed martial arts monster from attaining the greatest kickboxing crown of all.
However, business remained unfinished. The reality was the score was still tied at 1 apiece, and a trilogy would be the only way to end the story. Both Hari and Overeem produced stellar performances in 2010. Hari defended his It's Showtime heavyweight title, and Overeem won the year's K1 World Grand Prix. Unfortunately, their paths didn't cross during the year, and with Overeem deciding to move on to MMA full-time, there was no longer a roadmap to a third fight. For the next decade, Hari and Overeem would go back to living in their own respective worlds.
To be honest, I did not expect to be coming back in the kickboxing ring. Life is full of surprises, right?
After a decade competing in MMA, Overeem decided to end his career where it began, in the Netherlands and inside the kickboxing ring. He left the sport as the heavyweight champion of the world and will look to reclaim a title he never lost. His return will come against none other than Hari. On October 8th at Collision 4, the two men will meet with the highest stakes in the history of their rivalry.
Just looking forward, he gives me a lot of motivation, so I'm really looking forward for this fight.
It's basically coming home. You're talking about motivation. When I'm 42 years old, I'm starting the second half of my life, but we will finish the first half excellently to start the second half excellently. That's my big motivation.
I am prepared to die October 8th if that is what this has to be done to win, I'm gonna test him, I'm gonna test his character, I'm gonna test his heart, his skill, his power. I'm gonna test him, I'm gonna test his will to win.
He's still that guy, but man, are we ever gonna see that guy? Of late, he hasn't been able to put it all together, but he's shown the glimpses of putting it all together. He really did look great for a lot of moments in those fights with Rico Verhoeven, where you're like, this dude is still the dude, as they say, he's him.
He has a great career. He can really be proud of what he have achieved, what he have done. I think he still can be dangerous against Badr Hari, and if he wins from Badr Hari, it will immediately set him in a position where he can say, okay, I want to fight against Rico. Where is he? I deserve it.
Still to this day, the inner spark of K1 always burns. They're a hark back to heady, amazing, awesome days. To days when I had the time of my life. Still that excited to see Badr and Alistair throw down.